The commissioners met with the Maryland Department of Transportation to discuss the Maryland Consolidated Transportation Program. This is Maryland's 6-year capital budget for transportation projects. It has been affected by COVID-19 in regard to the budget and timeline. Secretary Gregory Slater and the transportation team explain.
While the numbers are starting to come back, our current 6-year CTP estimates in the trust fund really show some significant revenue declines, as I'm sure you're tackling similar issues in your local budgets and other state budgets. The motor fuel tax was impacted by about $636 million in our 6-year program. Our titling tax, another $190 million. The corporate income tax revenue stream came in low of about $183 million. Our operating revenues at MTA were down about $174 million, and our operating revenues at Maryland Aviation Administration were down about $146 million. And our other revenue sources combined added another $100 million. So what does this mean? It means over the 6-year forecast period, our total revenue decline of $1.4 billion and a decrease in bond sales of $1.5 billion because we don't have the ability to go out into that bond market means we have a CTP that's $2.9 billion less than the $16.3 billion 2025 program that we just introduced 9 months ago. That's a significant challenge for us.
Maryland Department of Transportation State Highway Administration Administrator Tim Smith spoke about the delays and triumphs with regard to the completed projects and upcoming projects.
But we opened up a $17 million Cobb Island Bridge. It replaced a deficient bridge structure, and we added a bike lane and a raised sidewalk as well as pedestrian lighting. And while it's just outside the county, we know improvements along Maryland 5 extending north are a daily benefit to commuters. So in July, we opened up a new $59 million Maryland 5 interchange at Brandywine Road. That project included not only an interchange and bridge, but also network service roads and a new park and ride lot.
Electronic tolls were also part of the project, and Executive Director for Maryland Transportation Authority Jim Ports elaborates.
We did complete the all-electronic tolling. We're proud of that. Governor Hogan announced that very recently. We put that in place in March 17th to limit the contact, not just for our toll collectors, but also for the traveling public. After closing in March, we reopened the Easy Pass customer service centers on June 15th with limited capacity and safety precautions in place. And key MDTA accomplishments during COVID-19, we completed the work and reopened the Bay Bridge westbound lane, installed new tolling gantry, and delivered full-time all-electronic tolling in advance of the summer goal as Governor Hogan laid out. We also advanced some other major projects, including the I-895 bridge project in Baltimore, and of course, the one you all know and love, the new nice Middleton Bridge in Southern Maryland, more importantly, in your county.
Maryland Transit Administrator Kevin Quid spoke about Van Gogh and how it's receiving COVID-19 relief-related funding.
Some key accomplishments, though, during COVID, in response to COVID-19, Charles County will be receiving $7.4 million in Federal CARES Act funds to support the operations and the capital needs of Van Gogh.
Administrator Christian Nazir explained several changes have been implemented for the MVA to help customers more efficiently during the pandemic.
We're also proud of the first phase of Customer Connect, which was implemented on July 6th. That is a significant step forward in how we deliver services to our residents and our customers. Phase 1 includes vehicle services, business services, and motor carrier services. It allows many more transactions to be completed on time online. A few of them that I'll just mention is insurance compliance. You can now update your insurance carrier and provide documentation online. You can now also apply for a disability placard online, and your physician can approve the form, so you never need to come to a branch office for a disability placard. And you can also start your title and registration application from home. That's one of our longest and more complicated transactions. You can actually start it from home. That'll speed up the process when you do have to come in the branch for your appointment. It is important to say that we are open by appointment only, and so that is making the process much quicker for customers when they do need to come in, and also obviously reducing those wait times. Want to make sure you're aware that the Real ID deadline has been pushed back. It was supposed to be October 1 of this year, but that has been pushed back by the federal government to October 1 of 2021. We are still doing really well, but that allows about 300,000 customers to just come in during their normal renewal time and not have to come in early. As a whole, we're about 70% of Maryland residents who are Real ID compliant, and just a shout out, Charles County is a little bit ahead of that statewide average. You guys are doing really well in terms of your Real ID compliance rate.
Last was a quick overview of funding coming to the Maryland Airport for upgrades and safety given by Maryland Aviation Administrator Executive Director Ricky Smith.
Maryland Airport, your airport, will receive $514,000 in state aviation grant assistance for airfield maintenance equipment and apron pavement construction, important safety maintenance work for that airport.
To watch the full video of the work session, click on CCGTV at www.charlescountymd.gov.